This is your goofing GreatTreeJam, and I want to welcome you back to another episode of Mass Effect 1. Last time we left off, we made our way to the heart of Saren's facility on Virmire. Along the way, the scientist Thanoptis told us about Saren's research into indoctrination and made her escape from the facility. After we accessed another Prothean beacon, we were unexpectedly contacted by Saren's flagship, Saren. It revealed itself to be a Reaper and disclosed in no ambiguous terms its hostile intentions towards the other advanced races of our galaxy. To our horror, we learned the Citadel and the mass relays were actually built by the Reapers, making it easier for them to conquer any advanced civilization that depended on the mass relay network. Realizing that we were fighting a formidable enemy, we rushed towards the facility's geothermal taps to plant the nuke ASAP. Before we could leave, Kaidan contacted us and informed us he and several Salarians were about to be overrun at the AA tower. Ashley volunteered to stay with the nuke while we prepared to evac Kaidan's group. So it seems the clock is ticking. We need to help Kaidan out as soon as possible. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump right in. Ashley's going ahead and making sure the bomb is ready to go. So we're going to move up, prepare to engage the enemy beyond this door. Let's have Liara and Rex wait right here. And I'm going to go ahead and open up the door and start engaging the enemy. Okay, they're about to see us. Let's see if we can get a little singularity going. Alright, I wonder if we can get lift in the air, that'd be great. Alright, this time we're getting our singularity, and let's see if we can do it right.
Moving out.
We're going to keep the pressure up on the enemy. We're not that far away from beating them, so let's just keep up the pressure and keep our guns ready. Alright, let's go ahead and get our warp in there. And this time a little singularity. And I just want to go ahead and note the soldier right here does not actually do anything. So let's hang on. If I can get him to charge this way, it'll actually be kind of funny to watch this soldier's reactions. Isn't that right, pal? Keep me lines proud? Not helping me out? Okay, I see how it is. Let's actually get him to charge towards us because I want to show you guys this. Okay, now watch. This soldier does not bother engaging the enemy at all. Like, not at all. Just look at him. He is so cool as a cucumber. But we need to go ahead and move back. We need to head towards the area, the AA tower, where Kaidan and a few Salarians seem to be pinned down. So let's make our way there ASAP. We don't have a lot of time to lose. Just want to go ahead and show off a little funny part where it seems that the soldier is not actually supposed to help you in any way whatsoever. A little strange when you've got hostiles around you and you've got that one soldier who stands around doing nothing, but oh well. He just paid to look cool. But let's go ahead and head up, and it seems that we are not that far away from completing the Virmire segment. We've taken care of planting the bomb. All we need to do is evac Kaidan, and then we'll be home free. Everything will be looking pretty good for us. Before we do that, let's go ahead and top off and grab this crate. So let's just open it, see what's inside. And nothing that I want. Okay, well. Joy kill. But let's go ahead.
Damn. Geth are sending in reinforcements.
Chief, we just spotted a troop ship inbound to your location.
It's already here, and is bleeding geth all over the bomb site.
Can you hold them off?
There's too many! I don't think we can hold them! I'm activating the nuke!
What the hell are you doing, Williams?
Making sure this bomb goes off, no matter what! It's done, Commander. Go get the lieutenant and get the hell out of here!
Belay that. We can handle ourselves. Go back and get Williams.
Ah, shit. I almost forgot about this decision right here. Alright, folks, well, here we have one of the toughest decisions in the game, not from a galactic standpoint, from a much wider, larger than ourselves kind of view, but a personal decision. One that's going to weigh very heavily on Shepard. Unfortunately, no matter what, we're going to have to leave a squad member behind on Virmire. They will not be able to escape the blast. The way we see it, we could go back and save Ashley and let Kaidan and the Salarians kind of fend for themselves. We could see, from one perspective, it's easy to see that Kaidan's group is a lost cause. On the other hand, we've already promised to try and evac Kaidan's group, and if we're lucky, we may be able to save a few Salarians. So, unfortunately, I think our Paragon Aligned Shepard's going to try and save Kaidan and try and save a few more Salarians no matter what. So, I'm sorry, Ashley, but we gotta leave you behind.
Alenko, radio Joker and tell him to meet us on the AA tower.
Yes, Commander.
You know it's the right choice, LT.
It's a damn shame. We can't save Ash. We've got to save Kaidan.
I'm sorry, Ash. I had to make a choice.
I understand, Commander. I don't regret a thing.
And just like that, we can no longer access the elevator. Once we make this decision, that decision is final. Now we are committed to saving Kaidan. Ashley's gonna try and hold off for as long as she can and keep the bomb safe, but unfortunately rescue will not be coming for her. It looks like she'll be joining the rest of the 212, whether we like it or not. So we need to keep moving and see if we can at least save Kaidan and come out with at least one squad member surviving, at the very least. Let's go ahead and grab the aid station. We need to make our way up there pronto. Kaidan's group is in trouble. We need to do what we can to save them. Damn it, Ashley. Alright, we already have hostiles in our sensors. Alright. I don't know if you can see it in the background, but the Salarians that were with Kaidan were probably wiped out. The only thing left to do is try and save Kaidan. It's a damn shame. Let's get some sabotage going, and I'm gonna make sure that we get a little, we don't have another tech ability. Let's do this.
Commander, you need to move fast. We can't hold these things off much longer. Watch the corners. Suppressing fire.
Let's get over to Kaidan. Alright. I think we're too close to a fuel tank, so we need to get away from there. Okay, hostiles are clear. Area secure for now. Let's go ahead and check on Kaidan real quick and make sure he's fine. Seems to be okay. Alright, well, nothing's happening, so... Oh, here we go. Captain Kirrahe is indeed here. He's alive. And we actually do have a survivor right here. Alright. Done deal. Let's go ahead and move on. Okay, something has to happen here. I want to blow stuff up until stuff happens, honestly. Okay, This is interesting. I don't think I've ever had this happen before. Is there a geth still alive in the area? Folks, I honestly don't know what to do here. I assumed that this segment would advance to the next stage as soon as we killed the geth, but it looks like nothing's happened. Well, at least we saved a couple of Salarians. Captain Kirrahe is alive and well. Hey, what's up, man? How's it going? I think I'm going to have to reload from a save, folks. Let me try one more thing. Kaidan, you might want to brace yourself, because I might have to blow this up. Sorry, Kaidan. What in the hell just happened? Okay, folks, let me go ahead and reload from an autosave, and we will resume at this point.
Negative contact, Shepard.
This has been an impressive diversion, Shepard. My geth were utterly convinced the Salarians were the real threat. Of course, it was all for nothing. I can't let you disrupt what I've accomplished here. You can't possibly understand what's really at stake.
Why are you doing this?
You've seen the vision from the beacons, Shepard. You of all people should understand what the Reapers are capable of. They cannot be stopped. Do not mire yourself in pointless revolt. Do not sacrifice everything for the sake of petty freedoms. The Protheans tried to fight, and they were utterly destroyed. Trillions dead. But what if they had bowed before the invaders? Would the Protheans still exist? Is submission not preferable to extinction?
Do you really believe the Reapers will let us live?
Now you see why I never came forward with this to the Council. We organics are driven by emotion instead of logic. We will fight even when we know we cannot win. But if we work with the Reapers, if we make ourselves useful, think how many lives could be spared. Once I understood this, I joined Sovereign, though I was aware of the dangers. I had hoped this facility could protect me.
You're afraid Sovereign is influencing you. You're afraid he's controlling your thoughts.
I've studied the effects of indoctrination. The more control Sovereign exerts, the less capable the subject becomes. That is my saving grace. Sovereign needs me to find the conduit. My mind is still my own, for now. But the transformation from ally to servant can be subtle. I will not let it happen to me.
Before we choose anything else, I just want to go ahead and note that this is the first time we've actually confronted Saren face to face in person. On Eden Prime, he was always a few steps ahead of us, and on Noveria and Pharos, we were chasing ghosts, it seems, even on Therum. But one thing to note here is now we're starting to see that Saren is not entirely evil. He is certainly morally bereft of certain ethical standards, but nonetheless it seems that he believes that working with Sovereign is his way of trying to save the galaxy from a far worse fate. Whether or not it is right or wrong is something we'll have to decide for ourselves, but I think we can agree that Saren's plans are not in the best interest of galactic civilization as it is right now. Let's go ahead and ask about the conduit, because we still have no idea what it is. Saren's searching for it, and it's the key to bringing the Reapers back. We don't know why. We also need to understand more about why the Geth are following Sovereign, and why they're so concerned about the Reapers. We don't fully understand what the Reapers have to offer to the Geth.
Tell me why Sovereign needs the conduit. Tell me what it is. Maybe we can find a way to stop them.
The conduit is the key to your destruction and my salvation. Sovereign needs my help to find it. That is the only reason I have not been indoctrinated.
Why are the Geth following Sovereign?
They believe Sovereign to be some kind of god, the pinnacle of their own evolution. But the reaction of their deity is most telling. It is insulted. Sovereign does not desire the pitiful devotions the geth hurl at it. They are just tools, and no amount of belief on their part will change that. But as tools, they are useful. They will survive the coming invasion. If organic life is to survive, we must also prove we are useful. We must work with the Reapers.
So now we're getting an idea. It seems that the geth do indeed aspire to the level of sentience that the Reapers have. We're going to be meeting a character in Mass Effect 2 who actually exposes a little bit more about how the geth think and act. And it's going to open a few areas, open a few eyes as to how the geth operate as a society. But for now, we need to try and call Saren out and trying to get him to realize that he is indeed not... his intentions are not entirely his own. So we need to be very subtle about this.
Sovereign's manipulating you and you don't even know it. You're already under its power.
No, Sovereign needs me. If I find the conduit, I've been promised a reprieve from the inevitable. This is my only hope.
Together we can stop Sovereign. We don't have to submit to the Reapers, we can beat them.
I no longer believe that, Shepard. The visions cannot be denied. The Reapers are too powerful. The only hope of survival is to join with them. Sovereign is a machine. It thinks like a machine. If I can prove my value, I become a resource worth maintaining. There is no other logical conclusion.
The more trying to understand Saren's motives, the more tragic a character he seems to be. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem that our attempt to persuade him worked this time, but this is going to have an impact on the endgame of Mass Effect 1. So let's go ahead and call him out now.
You were a Spectre. You were sworn to defend the galaxy. Then you broke that vow to save yourself.
I'm not doing this for myself. Don't you see? Sovereign will succeed. It is inevitable. My way is the only way any of us will survive. I'm forging an alliance between us and the Reapers, between organics and machines. And in doing so, I will save more lives than have ever existed. But you would undo my work. You would doom our entire civilization to complete annihilation. And for that, you must die.
Alright, and now we're in the boss fight with Saren. Let's go ahead and try and do some warp on him. Let's take him down. We tried to negotiate, but it seems that he has no intention of coming peacefully, so now we're going to take him down. Aw, damn it, Ashley. That is a hell of a way to go.
All right, everybody, hang on!
I can't believe that Ash didn't make it. How could we just leave her down there?
Williams knew the risks going in. She gave her life to save the rest of us.
But why me? Why not her?
It wasn't your call, Alenko. I had to choose. I chose you.
But if I'd done my job, you wouldn't have had to make that call.
It wasn't your fault. It wasn't my fault. The only one to blame here is Saren.
Yes, ma'am. We'll get it done.
Commander, excuse me for interrupting, but I have an idea. I think the beacon you found in Saren's base was similar to the one you found on Eden Prime. It may have filled in the missing pieces of your vision. I might be able to help you put all those pieces together.
You want to join our minds again, don't you? Okay, go ahead.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. Incredible. I never thought the images would be so intense. I need a moment to collect myself.
Did the vision make any sense to you?
It's a distress call. A message sent out across the Prothean Empire. A warning against the Reapers, but the warning came too late.
What about the conduit?
There were other images, locations, places I recognized from my research. Ilos! The conduit is on Ilos! That is why Saren needed to find the Mu relay. It is the only way to get to Ilos.
You think if she'd seen the conduit on Ilos, she'd tell us exactly what the conduit is, but I don't think she understands what it is. I don't know why, but anyway. We need to go ahead and ask more about what's going on in Ilos and why she didn't realize it before, why she didn't recognize the location before, and it's probably because, my guess, until we got the cipher, we probably couldn't make sense of a lot of the information we got from the Prothean beacon. Maybe some additional data from the Prothean beacon on Virmire helped clear up some of the stuff we were wondering about. Now that we have the information from Eden Prime, and we have the information from the cipher on Pharos, hopefully we can start to get a little bit more clear now.
How come you never told us about Ilos before?
The Mu relay links to dozens of systems and hundreds of worlds. How was I to know Ilos was the one we wanted? Without the cipher, the images in your visions were never clear. Only now do I recognize them as landmarks from Ilos.
So it seems that there was some additional data from the Virmire beacon, so we definitely were able to make sense of it now with the cipher from Pharos. But let's go ahead and move forward.
We need to get to Ilos.
Forget it. The Mu relay's inside the Terminus systems. Alliance ships are not welcome there. Neither are Spectres.
The conduit's on Ilos. That's where Saren's heading. I'll be waiting for him when he gets there.
Saren will have his entire fleet orbiting Ilos. You will never make it down to the surface without reinforcements. You must alert the Council. We need a fleet to... I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Are you sure it was the joining? I feel fine.
Your role in our communion is passive. I am the one who must submerge myself in your mind, drown myself in your thoughts. It is more difficult than it looks. The human subconscious instinctively resists the joining, Commander. A strong personality like yours makes it even harder. I just need some time to recover.
Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest, somewhere quiet.
Alright, it seems we now have a lead on Ilos. This is a lot more than we had before we started Virmire. Let's go ahead and close out.
We're done here. Dismissed.
Commander, there's a comm buoy nearby. I can link us in if you want to report back to the Citadel Council. You know, to warn them about Sovereign.
Set the link up, Joker. They need to know.
Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, I'm pleased to see your mission on Virmire was a success.
Saren is formidable enough without an army of Krogan serving under him.
The Krogan would have served Sovereign, a Reaper.
Yes, we saw mention of this on your report. Sovereign, Ascension machine, a true artificial intelligence. This news is quite alarming, if it turns out to be accurate.
Sovereign's a Reaper. Saren admitted it.
He's playing you, Shepard. Saren still has contacts on the Citadel. He probably saw your earlier reports. The ones talking about your vision and the Reapers.
It's highly possible Saren is using false information to throw you off balance. Our own intelligence has never turned up any corroborating information.
Sooner or later, you're gonna have to take something I say on faith, Counselor.
Try to see this from our perspective, Commander. Saren is a threat we can recognize. However, as far as we know, the Reapers only exist in your visions.
Our decisions affect trillions of lives. We cannot act on the accusations of a single person, even a Spectre. Not without solid evidence.
The Council cannot take any official action here. That is why we created the Spectres. You have the authority to act as you see fit.
If you truly believe Sovereign is the real threat, you must take whatever steps are necessary to stop it. And Saren.
Good luck, Commander. From all of us.
So once again, the Council is not going to help us out on this one. We're pretty much left out to dry. It seems we're going to have to try and make our way to the islet system without much backup from the Council. Or at least it seems that way for now. At least they're taking the threat of Saren very seriously, but they don't seem to believe that the Reapers are indeed a threat at all. They don't even seem to believe the Reapers exist. So that's not going to make it any easier for us. We just lost one of our squad members. Saren still got away. We managed to destroy his facility, but we only set him back for the time being. He still has the location of Ilos' conduit, and he can still use that against us. So things are not looking too good. Let's go ahead and debrief with the crew, starting with our pilot, Joker.
Commander, I know it couldn't have been easy for you down there. Making the call between Alenko and Williams must have been... I'm sorry, ma'am. I just don't know if I could have done it.
Yeah, there is no right choice for something like that. I just hope I never have to go through it again.
No, I'm not blaming you, Commander. I'm just... I mean, it's hard, you know?
Saren's still out there, Joker. Hold it together. We need you.
Don't worry, I won't let you down. I want to be there when you make that son of a bitch pay. I'll be okay, Commander. I just need some time. I'll be okay, Commander. I just need some time.
Alright, and we're actually starting to see a little bit more of a sympathetic side from Joker now. So, you know, when shit finally hits the fan and you get to see a different side of Joker, you know things are pretty serious.
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Presley and I believe Engineer Adams don't have anything to say, so we're going to go ahead and skip them for now, and we're going to head down, talk to our other combat squad mates, including Liara, Kaidan, Rex. I don't think Garrus and Tally have anything to say, so we're going to still talk to them and get some lines if we can. But let's go ahead and debrief with Kaidan, because we made a decision to save him and not Ash.
Anything you need, Commander?
I wanted to see how you're dealing with Ash's death.
Dealing, ma'am. Sorry for anything I said back there. Adrenaline.
I understand. I don't like losing people either.
I've served for years, but never lost a soldier under my command. Not to hostile action, anyway. If you don't mind my asking, how did you deal with the losses on Akuz?
It was my job to get everyone out safe. I failed. I vowed not to let that happen again. Same here. I'll remember her, and I'll do better for her.
Yeah, I guess that's all we can do. Thanks for the advice, ma'am.
And it seems that our background as a soul survivor is really kicking in here, reminiscing on Ash's death. You have to remember that Shepard did lose a good number of her unit on Akuz, so let's go ahead and get some personal input and then some feedback on the mission.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
We're all in for the duration. You can count on everyone to do their duty.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Input? Hell, I don't know. We're fighting giant machines from outside the galaxy. Should I be afraid of them? Or in awe of them? anything so old, so intelligent.
Yeah, they've been around a while. So were the Turians. We gave them a boot in the ass.
I think we're gonna need a bigger boot, Commander.
Fair point. Oh, let's go ahead and move on.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Still a damn shame that we lost Ash. I don't know, I got nothing to say on that front. But let's go ahead and... I want to go ahead and just look around the cabin a little bit. Nothing here, but just a nice place to reminisce. Think about where Captain Anderson used to sit. Think about the decisions he used to make. And we're gonna go ahead and head into the med bay. I want to debrief with Liara. Dr. Chakwas, surprisingly, doesn't have anything to say about Ashley. And if you make a decision with Kaidan, she doesn't say anything then either, so... Let's go ahead and talk to Dr. Sony and get some input from her.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I've been thinking about Saren. I actually feel a little sorry for him now.
He's become a slave to the Reapers, and he can't even see it.
He is trapped inside his own mind. Part of him senses his identity slowly being swallowed up by Sovereign, but he is powerless to stop it. I wonder how he first fell into Sovereign's trap. Did he think he could somehow stop the Reapers from returning? Or was he simply driven by a lust for power and glory?
Whatever Saren's reasons may have been, they're long gone now. He has to be stopped.
Yes, I suppose you're right. He may be Sovereign's victim, but he is also a threat to all life as we know it. Let's not spend every free minute talking about Saren. It is bad enough we are chasing him across the galaxy.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Well, it seems that Liara also kind of realizes that Saren's not entirely the black and white villain that we expected, not the black and white good versus evil. Unfortunately, he seems to be just a casualty to Reaper indoctrination. We have a few more squad mates to debrief with. Thinking about the episode, and before, let me go ahead and just save that thought for another time. Since we did help out Kirrahe's team, and we did everything we could, we managed to keep everyone alive. Let's go ahead and get... I love to say the phrase "go ahead." It's like a staple for me. Let's get some feedback from Kirrahe.
It was an honor working with you, Commander Shepard. Despite the losses, our mission was a success. My superiors will duly honor Chief Williams for her actions. Her sacrifice has earned humanity a great deal of respect from my people.
Ash was a hell of a soldier. She knew what the risks were, but she did what she had to.
Of course. The grim reality that every soldier must accept. Rest assured, Commander, my men and I will not forget what you have accomplished here. We will leave your ship as soon as you reach your next destination. Perhaps we will have the opportunity to work together again someday. My superiors will hear of this. You have made an ally of the Salarian people. I salute you and all of your officers. My men were concerned about teaming with you, but your actions have earned their respect. We will work together again. I am certain of it. My superiors will hear of this. You have made an ally of the Salarian.
You have my gratitude, Commander. Most people would have left our team behind. The captain considers the mission a success. I defer to his judgment.
And we can use Commander Rentola for vendor.
Let me see what you have.
Nothing we really need to buy. But now we need to talk to Rex. And before we continue, we'll notice that Ashley's locker is pretty much unaccessible. Or inaccessible at this point. So, yeah. The game kind of reminds you that Ashley is gone. You cannot access her gear.
Commander, things got heated back on Virmire. You did what you had to do. I respect your choice.
I appreciate what you did, Rex. I won't forget it.
Just make sure it was worth it. Saren has to pay for what he's done.
No matter what it takes, I'm gonna hunt him down and kill him.
I like the sound of that.
It seems Rex is taking the destruction of the Gen of Age Kirrahe on Virmire relatively well, all things considered.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Makes you wonder what exactly was in that cure. Did the cure also have some way of indoctrinating the Krogan that end up underneath Saren's wing? We really don't know.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
I don't have time for this.
Oh. Goodbye, Commander.
And I believe that's it. We cannot ask for additional dialogue from Garrus. Neither can we ask any dialogue from Tali. So it's mainly Kaidan, Liara, Rex, and our Dextros don't seem to have any input here.
Hey, Shepard. You need something?
I should go.
See you later.
I think it's time to cut the video here. We're pretty much done with the debrief. What I will do is next time we pick up, we're going to head back to the Citadel and see if we can do something else regarding Saren and the threat of Sovereign. We found out about Sovereign and the true threat that the Reapers pose. It turns out this entire time, Saren is not the actual enemy. The Reapers are the ones that we're fighting. And if what Sovereign said is true, we are going to be horribly outnumbered and completely outgunned when the Reapers come. So we need to do something about that. But for now, I want to go ahead and just close off the episode, and we'll pick up from here. Alright folks, this is GreatTreeJam, so I wish you guys a happy day, night, evening, afternoon, wherever you may be in this universe or the next. I hope to see you in my next vid. Next time we pick up, we're going to continue the fight against Saren and the Reapers. But until then, farewell. Bye.